We got Kurt Lewis, he's ready for your questions. Go ahead with questions for Kurt.
Kurt, can you just talk about your performance tonight and what was the difference there for your team this time as opposed to last time you played them?
The difference was I feel like we played harder. We played harder this game. We didn't play it for 40 minutes the first game at Belmont, and I feel like that was the difference. Coach was stressing about playing for 40 instead of like 20, 30. So I feel like us selling out every game, us selling out the whole game, I feel like that's what made the difference.
Kurt, you get that kind of lead at going into the half. Kind of, what was the feeling in the locker room there?
It felt great, but we knew it was two halves. It's 20 more minutes, so we were just telling each other 20 more minutes. We got to keep playing the way we playing it harder for 20 more minutes.
I'm sure that people will call this an upset, but I bet that everyone in that locker room feels like it's you guys, obviously can compete with them and can beat them and are on the same kind of footing with them.
Say it again.
Oh, now so some people will call this an upset, but I'm sure you guys believed you could do this.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like our fans and then the coaching staff and then the school, I feel like we was the only people that know we could beat them. Everybody else is kind of doubting us, but we knew we can get it done.
I'm sure you guys were pretty aware of the records and how many games that they'd won in a row, especially in the OVC. Right. How much of that was a motivating factor for you guys?
Oh, it was very motivating because I don't remember the last time that we beat Belmont. And I knew beating them this year was going to be huge, ending a record or ending a streak or whatever. So we just felt like we had to do it.
Well, you guys will probably have to go through them to win the title again. You could very well see them in Evansville next week.
Yes, sir. That's what Coach said. This is not the OVC championship. So got to keep doing what we're doing.
Anything else for Kurt?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think you're muted, by the way.
This was a great team win for us. I thought start to finish, our energy level, our intensity, the way we competed on the defensive end, created offense for us in the first half. And, we were getting in pass lanes. We got some easy baskets. And then we did a great job sharing the basketball. And I had to remind the team, like, listen, guys, you guys are fourth in the country in total assists this year. There's 357 teams, and I know it's been an unusual year, but when we share, that's when we're at our best. And we got a group of guys that really love each other. The chemistry is phenomenal on this team. And when we move it like that and you get rhythm shots, it creates such momentum for us because of the way we play defense. So this was a great team win. I'm really proud of this group, guys. I'm really proud of this group. You look at our team and you look at, the guys we got and the guys who have been here as we built our program back up, and, really proud of them. I thought our two freshmen, Wendell Green and Kurt Lewis, were phenomenal, especially in the first half. They were just absolutely phenomenal and set the tone for us. But great win. But, we got senior night on Saturday, and we got to send our seniors out the right way.
Coach, even though it was 18-point lead at half, and they kind of stayed around that margin for most of the second half, there just seemed to kind of be the crowd and everybody was just kind of seemed like they were holding their breath because they were going to come at you, and they got it back to 12 a couple of times, but you guys always answered.
Yeah, I thought, Nathan, in the second half, we did a better job rebounding the basketball. In the first half, we gave up 14 offensive rebounds, and I told them at halftime, if we give up 14 offensive rebounds in this half, we probably won't win this game. And then you look at the stat sheet, they only get 4 in the second half. So when we win our scoring drought, we limit them to some tough shots and just one shot. So, the second half wasn't pretty, but we just found a way. But I thought we did it on the defensive end and rebounding the basketball.
How much does a win like this give your guys confidence that they are as good, one of the top teams in the OVC, especially with the conference tournament next week?
Yeah, that's a great question. One thing about this team, we're not lacking confidence. I have to settle them down sometimes. So, but this is a great win. Listen, Belmont this is one of the best teams in OVC history. They have won 30 straight OVC games. That's phenomenal. If they would have won tonight, they would have tied Western Kentucky for the most consecutive OVC wins. So this is a great win for us. We win our 20th game. It's 11th time in school history. We win our 14th OVC game, which is now breaks the school record, most OVC wins in a season. So this is a great win for a lot of reasons. But, this was a big game, but they're all big. Saturday will be a huge game for us, so we got to be ready to play on Saturday.
Coach, it seems like every time or every win that you all have had this year, it's been adding to a record total. With the kind of season that you guys are having, realistically, when you look at the OVC tournament next week, you guys have a chance at this. So what are you telling your guys to kind of keep them even keel going into the tournament?
What we do is really simple. We compete like crazy. We practice hard. We condition hard. We lift hard. These guys love each other. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing. And it's funny. I thought Nathan the other day in the paper had a great headline, because you think about like what this team is and, all the records they've broken. And, I keep thinking, like, what are these guys? Should they just be called the record breakers? Because every time I turn around, they're breaking a new record. So, Nathan, congratulations on that headline. I like that. That was good. I'm going to steal that from you.
I'm wondering what the record breakers were like in the locker room after this win.
They were excited, and, they wanted to throw water, and I missed it, thank goodness, because I've already got a bad back right now. I took a hard fall in our last game when we won our last one. So, but they're excited. These kids, they love to win. They love to compete. They love challenges. Belmont, they beat up on us pretty bad the first time we played. And one of the keys to the game was I just put the score on the board and said, look, you guys know what it is. There was 92-74 last time we played. Our starters at a 74 points that we scored only scored 21 of them, and we didn't play well. We didn't play hard. We didn't play Eastern Kentucky basketball, and we challenged them, and they answered the bell and played phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, I think Kurt said afterwards that obviously you're going to celebrate this one, but if you're going to win that thing next week, you're probably going to have to go through them again.
Yeah, and that's what we told him after the end of the game. Like, this wasn't the OVC championship game. This was a great win. It puts us in a really good, better position as we go into the OVC tournament. But this wasn't. We don't get anything for this win. It's a great team win. I'm proud of them. We got a lot of work to do, and we got to come back. Yeah, we're going to enjoy this for about another 30 minutes, and then we got to get ready for Tennessee State because they'll be excited to play us on Saturday.
How important is that game on Saturday? I mean, you get this big win. You don't want to have a letdown going into the tournament. So what are you going to tell the team leading up to that game in 2 days to keep them ready, to play, and then get ready for the tournament?
I don't think I got to tell them too much. I think I got to, you look at Jaquez Hobbs, you look at Rashad Cruikshank, you look at Cameron Carmichael, and you look at Peyton Broughton. And if we can't get excited to win this game for them, then we got some issues. So I won't have to give them a big pep talk. I don't think it's I'm not looking for a letdown game. We got 4 seniors and we got to honor them and we got to send them out the right way. Those guys are they're special players, but they're great people. So we got to compete for those guys. It's senior day. The senior night, senior day are always special days. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.